A siaw I gael bwynnig yn ei Australia ffesgyr Jehunia ha alfa ddash ac y dau ac parc a Hamden cws Costa Rica y chleich gynnol. Gyhwyl y breakfast tune daw. Y sio mwyn parc yn asiant y chino cyfio sio eidd BBC alfa. Ffesgyr maga I fy charsyn gwr gem na haich yn och sio eidd BBC alfa. Alfa Cleiche Costa Rica is eiche luch roppach o sio ac yn parc yn asiant ac o ganyan sy'n am y doch ys o gwy dew game ac yn rhyf y noch agos holig ti'r adam hyf y draste tarswli the game coloring ha Hayley Lauder. Hayley, thank you for joining us here tonight on this lovely night here in Glasgow.
Gorgeous.
But Scotland, after winning against Australia on Friday, how much are you looking forward to seeing them tonight and how they build on that?
Yeah, it's massive that we got that result. I think we have to build on it now. Tonight's a different opposition, one that we'll have to go and break down. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the girls in action again.
How much do you think Pedro Martinez Losa in particular needed that win against Australia, against a big nation, because he hasn't had one since he's arrived?
No, he's not, and I think that's something that's been lacking. Maybe performances have been there, but results haven't. And I think beating a top 10 team is huge, but it's about building momentum for me. It's about what we do next.
Well, speaking of what they do next, Costa Rica tonight, the opponents. Scotland are ranked 13 places higher than them in the FIFA rankings. So it's a game tonight you'd expect Scotland to go on and win.
Yeah, I would, but these nations are always developing in international football. There is no easy games now. But like I say, it's a different animal to Australia. It's a game where we'll possess the football, we'll have to go and break them down, and I think it's another good challenge for us.
Looking then at the Scotland team, who are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
I'm definitely really looking forward to seeing Emma Watson. I think to be 17 years old and make your debut with such authority, with such a maturity, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing her again tonight.
In this Costa Rica side, then there's only one player we can look at, and it's your Glasgow City teammate, Priscilla Chinchilla.
Yeah, I'm excited to see her. We know the talent she possesses. She's technical, she's very quick, and I think she'll pose a big threat tonight to us.
How much will she be relishing this opportunity tonight?
Yeah, she'll absolutely love it. She thrives on occasions like this. You know, she'll have her friends in the stands, and she's very familiar with Glasgow. She'll be really looking forward to showing off tonight.
Final thoughts then, Hayley, looking at, you know, the Scotland team. It's so important that they build on that Australia performance and really start building the momentum, especially looking ahead to future campaigns. Yeah,
it is, and I think we've been in a transitional period for quite a while now, and for me it's about what is our best 11, what is our best squad. Friday certainly put down a marker, but for me it's about tonight and building on that.
Well, let's see what happens. Hayley, thank you so much for now for your contribution, and we'll hear more from Hayley, of course, straight the match in commentary. Speaking of commentary as well, if you would like to follow the match with English commentary, you can do so by pressing the red button at the start of the match, and Al Lamont and Leanne Crichton will be waiting for you there. Acashaw, BBC Alpha, bishing it fudach, and then Gaelic, agus hitching a null and isha, Gurniach Adish, or on our game na Haikanoch, Alston, Macalinang.
Taplat gyda'r fi cael ffisg yma gyda Charston, darn y gêm ag alaba tyfystau coig loa. Ysdi y chwsi yn fydd Australia an y lwning gyhwnia gêm eith pepeth cyw ha bigan y sasag af yn och. Costa Rica tria cyn diag nes eisle an y ranglan y hyl gwmys di alaba ach bydd ffys ag Pedro Martinez Losa. Na chyrsian y ciel hwyd hwafas, mae'n am hosgys cwsyn y sio ag path ge Hamden y ddeichel robach adidif. Nestia gyda, na sgipion mae'r cynnif, agos gwlwch agos yn na ffwy nasiant agos yn gytosio le Costa Rica. hymno nacional de Costa Rica my bhóiach na dúcha agus hamochtel sa haar gonna flaca agus go tíra go leor hamochtel tifstay brein pád go Hampton bh healach Costa Rica no. Bone náisiúnta na hapa go héin le adam go má fallin do luchtaich go ropach mar hí se bhe hen a seán a glasco. Well, seo skipper halapa mahas a Pedro Martinez Losa da árathú a harta skipper in a chúis de Australia fiskar gehúne an a Lunning Fiona Brown agus Martha Thomas a teitú chun a Binge le Richard McLaughlin agus Lauren Davidson a kinne seach na náte Caroline Weir i bhfuil gdis mar skipper a dú a náte Claire Emsley a has cúth taich di Kirsty Hansen ag an Edna Binge dan go Fiona Brown go dtí an lichitah ceichbeiche a bhánach a seo noch in gomas de sin go Chelsea Cornet I hiad ceichbeiche a bhánach Hikitag le Pedro. Chail Costa Rica ga gohún an na game town na je falling te stuún sa chai seo ulu mar fart gan an mulugachgur san cúpa na crinne at a 3 ára in a hart de skipper sin nach Bermudez, Benavides agus Granados a teitím chun a Binge, Solera, Valenciano agus Alvarado a tennis Jachavian na padge ise mar skiped agus I gama jolach kujach le adar gama mór te chein. Agus Binge Emilia Valverde Kujak Mariana Benavides mar Emirati chun a Binge Lixi Rodriguez Chalmagad Kiat Kech Kujak Sjolas Kaljola Kujak le Kristen Granados le Corat Kiat Kech Bechbach in skip in Arsenal. Right in och Kirsty Dowell Sassing agus Isha Fein Taik for Emily Carney agus Melissa Bergen agus Lorraine Watson Alapa and Kerry Voffiken at Saha skip in Halapa Geneva Mogen we de achke is de nientje zomertje kus kiet gele priel na gaar hug priel kom moor de gomen balkasje halpe gus die dag effectje hen daar skipet Catherine Alvarado Costa Rica gus Caroline Weir de live kachele gus Tishar nestje agus deachhhaicin bhd Petri tarsachad lichad ceip ná córachu lichad ceip le Claire Emsley a chosní na Australia tihúne mar skiped chachmíle sóvite díise agus hiú ná sin cílachucht de Claire Emsley dá skip neiste an the huddle le Costa Rica a chud géime amachchas le 3 díag géime an míad ach go bhnachu Gams of Shinna Kerst on the hill knock and you'll have the game of one of who's the Shia Miedig. The Shin Dulan in Hoshach skipping a Halab Bahana do Achtulan in the Bahorga could you become a Sach Gronki Yanavid? This has thief than Catherine Alvarado on the hen. I guess remember that. Skip it. You saw it at Real Madrid in the days since it. Howless in Spain, but we held on the hen. Can you then a unit go really next to find this? Not Richard Corshi had the Costa hook. Haifa upper langs it. I'm trying to hear to this, Maha. Alape, it could fall to Costa Rica. Game of Costa. To look into Kirsty Hansen, got Kuthka Dolmaha, who's got her jacket. When skip it. Doherty with a tell sortie Vashin. yn Australia. Is yn eistio. Da chi sy'n game of chlwychyd Skipper Nashant yn y halapu. Bal Mashenko Kassan. Wir. Nach gan yn ymwyl. Go Emsley. Doherty. Go Hogal gan y fast chŵl. Ygys Hashenko nyrstach. Ygys fawr Hannig King. Sŵlim i greu Lauren Davidson. Ygys Gabriela Guyen. Di chele. Chyrwach a bwlach dan ys efo midŵr. Ach bal cwnnyrstach. Ys i chi at fynet y siot y galapu. Ygys ymtalti rhaid fel Hayley Lodderich and so was called in the mid-Spanish. Hayley, thank you for joining me. Just from the get-go, Scotland, you know, putting the Costa Rican defence under pressure there.
Yeah, they are. It's a fantastic start. I think you see that ball from Emma Mitchell. I think that's when it pays to have a left-footed centre-back in there, finding Caroline in the half space, and a fantastic ball in from Nicola Doherty.
I guess you can see stay on the hill with Catherine Alvarado. I guess Colosor gyfili full-length pick yn y dahadif. Gyrwy pick yn rŵm fan y clychyd ar yn ha col yddi. Ys ydi eistedd ach Davidson y cyn ysdiach fod y cwl. Hi eidi ca Kassan Alvarado. Clychyd ar Deportivo Saprissa. Hiad ffychyd sa siach ceip yn eistedd. Ys gys yn gych o ffat y faddys i. Ha i'ch o gortren. Balda dasha Costa Rica yn eistedd. Bal art. Ddiest Howard an y hen le cawn gys grocwch sŵas gys chwch i maha sien fy hans yn cwtiach. Un pic a chwyd an y hen cer gys haid bal har siachat. Gys ein eistedd Carrera. Eisiau cael iargad ash goffer y roch yn chiach. A flacad y gol sŵas. Gys Havia Kuntish Kayu, a Hashen's toch a shout in the comments and head Costa Rica. Blishu Suas Nepatke. Haley, that maybe shows Costa Rica's game plan here. They are a counter-attacking side. Yeah,
I think that sums them up perfectly there. Sort of sitting in, waiting on a mistake from Sam there and pouncing on it.
Yes, Marihiu. Head count. Gediest Melissa Herrera. Ek Bordeaux Gabriel tripletin. McCandy yn ôl Howard. Cer, chyddiest, cer slach fel, fforst yn achon o hyn. Dygal apyd gydiach e mach. Ydd bilodd yn y box gyn technichach ag Pedro Martinez Losa. Fa gymarwi ar eich le mae'n chwych skipek yn Australia. Hier turus aan de groen vlieg en had de goes igen met skippen miskniptie of jech. Toegonnen aan de rangen in FIFA. McCandy, zoals een echt got Emsley, had al een keer met de shot. Ergens Junsi tennisjach, Junsi groei kutjach wat Porras. Ergens hagugun de goal nooit Porras ketjera. Ergens zit heb weer kalap show aan naatje gemaakt konnorsdag kutjach. This is a good opportunity from the set piece, Haley, especially in a quite dangerous position.
Yeah, it is. Yet again, you're seeing the quality of having Emma McCandy and that backline, the quality she possesses on the ball. But yeah, certainly between Claire and, well, it looks like Claire's going to take it, but the quality is always decent, especially when you've got targets such as Sophie Howard into the box.
Krynje goed, de glugje daar in Kimmikel de vaste goed aan de hen. Hansen agus Emsley, Chaser Doorker. Emsley gegaan, Ishel Jacka weer, kusraat het hasjachore, Ker. Mesje mag go Howard had al jachen die show maar pio, agus ha die eerste Junsi groei in. Het Sophie Howard, agus ha je de zilde bevondige die eerste, agus stok wel zijn naar met haar game met al. Agus maar de hete game, ter kampotje dat kapuchte geworden mag ze game. Goed je maar hen voor. Goed je dat maar jou nog de Sophie Howard. Dus die is zowel de Costa Rica. Dus toch je gewoon het wel op Rica shot. Die is train je de goed je erin in de middelbox. Weer, dus wel de sterke Watson heet je dat kusraat. Het has je geruis en tel wow. Tel te galoppen. En gescoord haal nog helemaal Watson. Apper toshig gejiesje. Ik is een drieachkeetje. de skippen náisiint in a halappe, da géime úntal. Tá sé táisí le brac, gonna díocha de ág, alappe hún Costa Rica and Johnny. Hayley, what a start Emma Watson is having to her Scotland career.
Absolutely unbelievable. I'm absolutely delighted for her. You can see what it means to her. I think the ball in from Caroline's brilliant. Costa Rica playing quite a high line there, and she stays alive and gets her shot on target. Yeah, a dream come true for her.
And it looks like it maybe comes off her knee, but she has the presence of mind just to be able to stab it home in any way possible.
Yeah, exactly. I think we don't win the first one, but she's alive to the second one. And yeah, I think our Scotland career couldn't go off to any better start.
Ja, either because ha putting to go up at Toshku more than a PR show at ha pick a good the line again Lauren Davidson. Is Emma Watson schachtel the hier gegush. En sappe dus wil graag gekost die nestje aan de lene halappe. Is hier is slag voor Costa Rica aan de hen. De een soos gevatte die ja, de paad krijgt die eerst Watson in de gauw. Dus beschokker om te Costa Rica die dat krijgen we gewoon de wel dus om te schokken. Dus gaan natuurlijk een goed check al op ik maar weer het hele show. 3 uit geen keer gaat er een skipje in de strangelen. Dus ha holles je niet. Kan ik je shocken je use hier. Zie aan de schenk winnen het. That's an Ishchiko. Porras. Suosko. Chinchilla. Chinchilla. Hier. Voor oorlog voor Doherty. Is het Doherty in de maand heen. Dus mijn je goed het Porras. Kunnen we tot Carl Satje. Alvarado wordt Chigi gedash. Van de vaart. Gaan je lustig om te gaan Jeski zijn van achting. Het is een dream. Nach Doherty. De bal de gauw. Dus hij zat al eens jagen op Costa Rica. Porras. Dus jagen we aan de paard. Alvarado had ook al bal. Jagen te de lijn het hier. Er is Femi Howard die daar kuitje zijn in de bal. Naar zijn zijde goal maken. Zo'n blip van de noshing. Er is hier het leergarm kan weer Costa Rica aan de heel. Don't know if that's maybe the conditions, Hayley.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's maybe held up there in the wind. But yeah, it's slack, and we've given Costa Rica a good opportunity to get themselves back into this game.
Maybe either. Dit van de Noschen kan we jagen. Dus natuurlijk een krank kuddetje wat het al aan de hand Costa Rica. Sound kuddetje, Cochinchilla. Als je maakt om de woksen. Eerst is een sport. Dan krijg je toch het hier van wat maakt is een boeg. Dus ja, via Lobos. Slijt hard voor de wel nog gaan je grey mijn kerst dit. Dat is Gibson. Hier, de kan nog niet het kijkt. Dat is een keer dat je kunt show. Dat is het koken die je nog. Kan die. Go weer, nestje, mag in je mond. Doherty. Hemslieg, die eerst Porras raad. Dus Costa Rica tegen Faas kunnen game haar show nestje. Porras. Dus zijn maar voor Chinchilla. Doherty is een raad. En dus hij geen Suez. Just feels Hayley that Costa Rica are just finding their feet in the game now after a difficult 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a quick start from Scotland. I think you can see there though that the gaps are there for Scotland to go and play if they're composed and they have quality on the ball. They're a very long team, Costa Rica. Their backline aren't pushing up anyway. But like we discussed before, they will be looking to play on the counter and soak up pressure and hit Scotland on the break.
Dus Femi allebei die morgen de zijn. Ja, kun kus speech harst de Costa Rica. In haar klikt er een konners te gakken. En dan ook tijd Glasgow City al nog het. Dus laat Chinchilla. Ik wil uit, ik kan maar vallen te hul. Kun je vier tel en dat je het keert Cameron. Gonna skippen naar Argentinië. Dan zie je korte tijdje tel in Glasgow City we hoorski. Kon het doen en wat je tafel hielden. Wir. Fini Chintoin. Candy Shaka Tochtiach. Yachi Tundag. It follow for Chinchia. Agus gaat erop liggen. Dus kun ik elk verliezen. Kom maar talletje wie klikje en heel nog. Ja, kun je horen op tijd weg. Ja, nog hoor. Een short nestje Rodriguez. Zeggen we aan de paadje. Go. Via Lobos zag. Hij jarige maken dus een nestje. Kan ik al op het positie zoals vaart. Maar zo niet de Hansen. Eén puur goed de klik te keer en dan heel. En hier is Del Campo Tjelekilish. Dat is 0. Go Pedro Martinez Losa. Een die het game. Ik stuur er nog. Nu is Amelia Valverde. Gary Barak van een skip eigenlijk. Die 8 vliegen nestje. Saas is een skipje in tegen Costa Rica. En dat is goed. Geskuutje naar coach de skipper voor Uus. 4 vliegen. Dus die nog geleden de systemen. Yellow was Barocco Dash. Is een sport die is wel op Emsley August Hansen. Ja, Dash is mij goed in de Fabiola Villalobos. Daar Villalobos een klikje de Costa Rica nog. Fabiola is kutje Floriana. Maar gaan niet meer nestje. Met Porras. Sporting FC. Goed scherpe gewonnen gelukkig. Nestje. Karim Kaviek Costa Rica. Bal naar jou heel zoals van de boksen. Haley, that's something that you won't be wanting to see. Is too many flying tackles going on Priscilla
No,
Chinchilla.
stay away from her, please. But yes, it shows her quality there, taking the ball in tight areas, getting turned and driving forward. And to be fair, it's probably not a bad fill for Nicola Doherty to take.
Dus kan ook jagen bal hata suas go immel de vox. Klik je drinken maar scherpje Michel de vox aan de heen. Alvarado suas hier is Sophie Howard maar hij het nog gaat terug van kuitjes gaan wou. Keer. Kijk maar zijn bal laten. Nestje Davidson de precies is niemand. Noring fijn gaan de bal de hasje Alvarado. Ach gaan Noring. Agus Junsiva en van de skipper Jolach. Die gemoedig immers naar Holland Henk Kendall in de paadje van Asterix Lauren Davidson. Agus die is je skipper kennen maken als koppen pro game gaan zijn de dasje. Jack Hansen. Die niet één gehad die weer hij de jarige maakt dus de hele keer mag ze voksen. Die is het heeft natuurlijk Emsley had al jagen gasten dat hij zegt in de watje tarsing. Smash hier geërp. Dit is erp kan natuurlijk van. Dus al op de Costa is hier met Rica show. I suppose it's worth an attempt from clear Emsley there, but it's not a particularly easy chance. But I just wanted to pick up on Lauren Davidson's pace down the right wing because you'll know all about that as well.
Yeah, I know all about trying to catch her at training, that's for sure. Yeah, she's quick, she's strong, she's powerful. Yeah, she's everything that you probably want in a winger, and I think that highlighted it there. It was just a bit of a heavy touch that got away from her.
Nationistje Solera. Kunnen Schaach gaan skippen. Oei, maar vaart. Kunnen skippen ga je naar vallen, Lutz. Dus doen ze ga. Die is Costa Rica gelukkig schon kuchen in Krinje aan Australië dus New Zealand. We zijn een beetje de vliegen. Ik maar natuurlijk echt gekutje. Hier kunnen we laten kijken. Spanje, Japan, Zambia kutje. Gaan we na de schijne draas tegen naar kleur Emsley de walde de nimmel. Ook alles Jaco. Davidson is ook zeg. Die is Costa Rica van kutjes gedaan. Dus Erenko Villalobos. Ach, de nimmel. Die is Alpe is een laatje kerst, ik naam kerst. Ik ken nog het Karsten de Hoerig. Tel Emma Watson en Dieke de Ook Rangers. De skarren de skipje en ik niet dus. Oei, gael si ys gysgipol ys Shane Snook fo Caroline Weir. Chadi ys James Lee y Vasilica de Thalab. Agus nesje Currum Govisho ag Chinchilla. Doherty Conlady. Has Howard. Chinchilla. Stiach fi an y box o fi Lovos. Nesje Tika Herrera hadl iach yn faimol y box. Agus y dies Chan McLaughlin diolch i fein cwyd ys gan y fal. Agus Chinchilla diolch y blistrig si ys o loine. Agus Cafag Gallor na Casan. Agus Herrera. Mhoni na cwlwrt cwydach clich der Bordeaux. Clich i gach gemeg cwch ben y crynion na David ys y cwyd diag. Nu cwch ben y crynion ffyr ro Costa Rica asas. Disgif yn y ban. Porras. Siachgo Chinchilla. Baldoon, je gediest. Dat een vanaf Daniel Pulachas via Lobos. Het al hitje van de toe alle Vox. Dus lastige de duel van Herrera. Van McLaughlin is raar. And again, Scotland doing well defensively, but Costa Rica just finding their feet.
Yeah, they are. I think we've defended the box really well there, but from the throw-in, it's poor. Allowing Priscilla Chinchilla to get the ball in, but yeah, you can see there we've got good numbers back, and we're getting our body in front of the ball.
Agus satel is Tjach toe aan de paadje, Dolmachit, coole lijnen. Agus hier is moet je gaan roeien van Amelia Valverde. Gewoon keer Brianna waarin je te guusje de skippen als een kiel als een rangen naar Argentina. Titel gehoen de David is een kiek. En dan nu Grip Patekesen is je met een gaai van de Lunning. Dus Hansen niet kunnen maken ze bal de grap weer vanaf. Kusit. Dus Karma Hurski Grey Menyith. Chinchilla. Skippel to the Cassin for so Chinchilla. Nashinestje. Drog more tre. Suus. McCandy en hen ha Pidjak agus Howard. Ek ga goede dash got Lee Gibson het in de first. Dus gaan je kussen PT in Lee Gibson kan niet dus. Hier. Kunnen maken skill dat Falavo Valenciano. Dus right the Krusty Dowell. Hij staat te goed in de game. En dus Samson Krok Gerenik. Caroline Weir krasje nach de liki lesje game. Kom al het tal. Hier is Valenciano die dat krijgt met je Weir. Ach, Weir het tune dat zit beetje Falavo is. Gibson, dit broke zoals de eerste kamers dat Weir. Emsley. Doherty, zoals go Weir. Nesje go Emsley de eerste. Dat je maar wel laten. Nesje Shaka Watson. Watson, dat schuldige gemaakt met Davidson en Nesje. Alles Jack in de box, via die Emsley lorak. Gaat broke. Verlene Jerak geen krijgen met. Weir. Dat snaps alle die eerste dimmel de box, kom maar krijgen met de bal. Nesje go Watson in de eerste. Watson mag Davidson. Davidson en via je de haraketje gus. Am Christian Karanka maar Costa. Wat Daniela Solera draaste. Ach, Carmen let galappen. Well, Lauren Davidson. An easy enough save from Daniela Solera, but I'm sure it probably stung the palms a wee bit.
Yeah, I think the overall build-up play from Scotland there was brilliant. We've seen some really classy touches from Caroline tonight. Could Lauren maybe have driven that low and hard across the ground? Maybe hope that somebody else got a touch on it, but it's positive play again from Scotland.
Nesje, Hansen. Behind your dash, Doherty. Hansen again, Maradide, Bachadiest. Gerich Kus, agus ha right, the Zilde Harst Galop, the issue in the Nati Kummerstock and Priscilla Chinchilla. Agus, you can have reading your right to that show. No, yeah. Ik denk dat we komen krijgen met eentje in de gezellen. Dus we show hadden de Caroline Weir hij kan nog bouwen goed zoals dus nu te houden met boksen. Die is ze lijnen in Costa Rica. Die is lijnen Weir doen van de vaste goede dus haar ja kuset hij kuswaar station. Lauren Davidson get by Sophie Howard and local war. Fachtel on the gloss right, dat is kom kus aan hen. Keishing yn hynny dal dwy'n agos angad colag un agos Raquel Rodriguez ach beth gweud y colwch di byd penish on Cayw Howard Line of McLaughlin het in een magadi de Cashenne kom al stay Nesje David in de plisje shies Ielsi in de boxe ach she Ielsi magadi de van de hein dus bal de wollige dash verloren Davidson en hen voor El Campo dus de vlugge gehard van de line again. That's a great challenge from McLaughlin there just to keep the ball in play and to keep Scotland's momentum moving.
Yeah, it was all about momentum with that challenge there. She certainly committed herself into it, and that's what I want to see from Lauren. Ultimately, it didn't pay off because they didn't get the corner, but I want to see her take that full back on, round outside and try and whip balls in.
Zat Listjach, Kaviek Costa Rica on the hill. Ja, mag je de boxe technica. En die helder with de disje hier nog goed geschoten aan de Glasgow. Ja, Alden die er niet de man vat lang, zo is het hoe de heat in gaat. Dus de hoosje game. Kakken we gaat je hersleving. Ik kan hem doen. Dus nu zich groei. Dus hoe dat slish aan de hen op de vragen hier de behand zijn kerkers. Impie groeien goed. De lijn het hier. Gewoon tegen met door die boel nog was. Zo is hij aan de paadje. Dus Jinsi groeien hen. Voor Rodriguez met Sam Kerr. Dus Kovaska wil Jinsi en Kamak groeien ten Jach en Jemse. I don't know if it's how slick the surface is, if it's having an effect on. We've seen a couple of really feisty tackles coming in.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, the pitch is looking great tonight. I think it's super fast because of the weather, but you can see there Sam's quick into press and yeah, too fast for our opponent.
Saved it to call up on the hat. Howard. Gahoka la Kharoyhin was Davidson in the new Rav. Is die eerst. Ach, je dit van de Washington Jacob op in Gavo Hansen en de hand natuurlijk een goal maken dit van het hoofd. I thought that had gone out for a goal kick, but that seems to be brilliant pressure from Kirsty Hansen.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you get from playing her through the middle of the pitch. She's a nuisance, she's power, she's pace, and she puts team under pressure like that.
Wel, boor nog te gelaten. Caroline Weir is juist weer doorgekomen de wou. Dan spreekt voor een Washington. Weer. Stjach, dat die eerst niet in de mag. Solera. Zie fijn. Wat je kan jou dit en je valt. Dus die eerst vurig de Costa Rica. McLaughlin niet in de mag. Zijn dat ga je niet mag met te halen paard ging dus Piccanune 1 met een skip echt gefijn je dash en een naadje. Eerst McLaughlin is raad. Dus die ma, kijk eens Richard McLaughlin. Ja, ik kijk met hier, kijk je, en jullie het klutje voor je in de plek nu die. Gewoon je maar vast van de squad, ik koop de pinnetar. Hier staat eentje maar zo. Een paar harde shit alleen het hier en voor de retrain. Boel goed kunnen doen je. Kan laven in je geleden. Doherty. En nu with het heel zorgje waarschijnlijk bij Australië. Gibson en Estje, tot goede broektrui. Estje kan ze nemen slik. Torres en heen gaan. Die is weer iedereen te McLaughlin erin na. Watson, Marco Davidson. Davidson en Estje. Hij ziet de bal, hij heeft één schacht in de boksen. En dus nu ziet hij een schacht voor Emma Watson en heen. Villalobos. Dus die eerst gaan je kaddergollen ze Emma Watson wil die meer haarstel dus niet ik wil die draaste. Pedro said after the game against Australia that he called her outstanding in that performance, and she certainly doesn't look out of place yet.
No, she doesn't. She's holding her own completely. I said it in the piece before the game, that to make your debut at 17 and have such authority and maturity on the pitch, it is outstanding to be able to perform at that level. And I think yet again tonight she's in there with two good players, with Caroline and Sam, who will be helping her throughout. But yeah, she's certainly holding her own out there.
Costa Rica. Agus chuig ar lumháin talent cuideach. Agus Santa le seach go bhí ag Díist. Santa le seach go bhí an galapa. Túhall na páca, chan le gús camach seogád, de tal a thoseach cainig. Agus minna chuig ar an talent ag Costa Rica. Agus sin céú chuig ar Glasgow City, Priscilla Chinchilla, agus clíing mena scealach gaiice sé scealach dúnta chuide go tíana an ála Costa Rica. Bhí ciúntú bear le fiús na hanaí seo Glasgow. Agus clíing barach mena sin, agus go leor eile. Mena slí na ball cosise, na clíúne seo BBC láta. Tá Hansen a tíana má dhíist, agus a ball le gut. Far brok Costa Rica. Agus dit van een notion je hakkabjant de dierst te gelaten. Dus Carmela kabjant bal hatel check in de boxen. Weet van McLaughlin de dierst gouden goed mij. Dan een klutje erin aan de Jerak. Hij weet dus drie keus krijg met kracht gele. Kies je met die Schenkerpoel. Weer maha. En die is Doin gaan boksen. Het was Stach van Claire Emsley. Kaguroku shachet de Solera eten het pushjes aan de drip in de zoene. Haalate ga het hashach. En dan Costa Rica. Claire Emsley. Dus je daarna telt hier kijk je gaan skippen naarschente. Dus Ketera skippen dan naar Australië. Wel, hij heeft kuth die open en skip echtje. Show nog. Dus hij kan gerokken de schach. Als je daar natuurlijk al op een nijtje. Just a really simple header to flick it on target, and then if it goes on target, you know, the keeper then has to try and say that. And would you say that the keeper should maybe be doing better there near post?
I'm not sure. Claire does really well to get something on it, but she is beyond the front post, so she's done well to get it back and on target. But yeah, a really nice flat driven ball in from Caroline and a fantastic header, and I think Scotland are very deserving of their 2-0 lead.
Pushing to Costa to go up in Esche. Agus sin ceanna go dhéhir. Agus chluiche ar na gá idir bhí sóirte me is chéad géar a seo. Ag táid go Hamden. Agus ceara gáine na drochaí ceam chuite bhfuil cúis na cósta is siúbal taice ha le túháil na pád go bhuaine seo. Gibson Nesche. McCandy. Because it's the ball hooker, she's the line. Ball the nation is got care here, taking Doin. He's coming out yet. We're at the order, the ball the Hummel and the hill a lot. Stayed Hill, darn it, Hill, or Shane. Yes, slack on McCandy. The Kien for the Costa Rica Villa Lobos, still a Matheson. Satan is jacht en Doherty. Weer. Kindag gaat de gut worpen. Villalobos. Lashen is gaan een line hier. Maar voor de Del Campo. Ze is line go Herrera. Ach, hier is geen lesuur gechtje. Bulagama. Boven de baas voor Pedro Martinez los aan de hen. Weer het deliver hij 15. Gomes dus met de with Immel de boksen. Miriam Valverde. Zo kruipte. Daar is ja goed help. Zit dit maar de Costa Rica. Zijn keert ja dat was ja cool. Doriana Villalobos. Saprissa. Goed, die dit naast een tijdje. Nice go ma mór citeach go léit Colombia agus Venezuela, Canada. Agus skipína ha Costa Rica ma jálbachid. Gohiad go dera. Ond y dalfyn dera fi sy'n cwp yn y cryniau yr un chynnu sliw. Ca ffwrys dy sian fel. Fiat ni gael tecmolwch hyd fwy yn achga. Dyna chwysig sy'n gyda Neves, Guatemala, Curacao, agus US Virgin Islands. Mis dech dy morsyn dan y bwyd. Bec yn ystyliau. Dyna chwysig Panama agus Trinidad agus Tobago. Mis dy chai at y Canada. Ddiw'n nhw'n sydd arna agach. Mae sian biliol. Saad i gleil y cwp yn y cryniau. Agus had a bit alpha meal nog gewien, en zijn we een beetje de vliegen. Prachtig dat ze was naar Costa Rica. En gegaan je naar Pia te koop bij de kringen. Pia te kijken daar die Ligue Nationale. En hoor je zo'n hier tussen de vliegen. Dus geef het maar kovies naar nooit. De daarna laag in de geetje. Hoe dat gewoon aan de neon. Dat is niet levens. Dus die nieuw dan de bal kastje in de baan. Gus táisiúch. Agus níos go decha trí scísin gean an carstal mar seo mór sin. Ach átrú ar a deile sé nimar stacha is harir sé de dá dhémas a chuú. Ach cumán na níontí sa súnd agus is spiúna as na casan in thoiseach chuid na gean na sin a pigan is faspaseach. Seachnis go Howard. Doherty. Chia de move is spooktig. Geen je was komen kan die kunnen wel doen je. We are tuned so full of lish. De Real Madrid. En heel Rica tegen. Dat is het koik. Iemand een dier Rica. Hal de Spanje. Het is trouwens sorry te maken. Na 3-8 kou. De Los Blancos. Diachni een chachatith chinchia ach ik de Costa City die in ma en dan kus gewoon een steek game met soccer goed pikken en stay down the tail waarschijnlijk al op Dash Nestico Gibson en dus altijd Ronnie Hugel de Dash de matriek gedraaste Candy in Esche, de hoop als van Ladlish. Candy ik redding. Skip bij dacht hier snel. De hoop als je is Hakuse de schon Hansen. Kom maar haal je de beat. Turning games de. Crush die Hansen gaan ooit fijn krijgen met de chain. De eigen gevlug de show. Game seems to have settled down a wee bit after that second Scotland goal. I suppose Scotland will probably be quite happy with how they've played up until now, but yeah, it seems to be a wee bit more flat in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, it has been. I think we've had a lot of comfortable possession. I'd maybe like to see us possess the ball a bit higher up, go and challenge Costa Rica's backline instead of having that comfortable possession with Emma McCandy and Sophie Howard. But yeah, we've grown into this game. I think we look composed, we look in control of the game, and we're certainly building on from that game on Friday night against Australia.
I suppose how important is that momentum ahead of what could be a pretty big Nations League campaign later on in the year?
Yeah, it's absolutely huge, especially we're in Pot A, so the teams that we're going to be playing against are top teams. I think we saw what a bit of momentum did going into the Ireland game, albeit that didn't work out for us, but the Austria game and the Ukraine game before that, we saw how that propelled us forward. But yeah, I think this group of players could be really pleased with what they've achieved so far in this camp.
Is being coach, maar we are dit. We pikken een warme 10 minuten in Gallië. Ik wil once maken niet bij de die ik skip Ekkersen. De bal is lijnen het eerst. En gevloekt ze heeft. De bal Rica man is slow je toch aan de klik dat in de duur. Dus ran je nog goed aan de kassen. Emma Watson, waar ik geen krijgen met de shin. Goeien. Had dat is ja. Die eerst Alle matches in Saturday Costa Rica. Jane Ross on the hen. Ian the Fulham had should Mias Nagalak, near the Costa hook. This come a quick mark in the hay on the summed. Come on, stuff quicker. Balde de grap op zoals. Just sporten gaan je allemaal de bal het gewone gedrag. Just zoals Shachat gaat ter Campos raad en hij. Villalobos, Jundakas Nasser. Lashinesje. En een buis over de vaartje voor de Paras. Eerst weer. Jevon Hoekes. Schussen we steek, we zijn een jaar gemaakt. Emsley de Mouille, Sanke Emsley heet hier. Hansen is er aan. Jachnestje weer de Soeg. Weer haast, oh, zijn sorry maar. Voor Caroline weer. Because the game goed de macha shallow te laten. Because Khaniero to klikken in de schaar van de skippenage te. Die gefoskel vloeien die in Costa Rica. De gach los het. Because ticket to Nestje Costa Caroline weer. Ik klikken te Real Madrid. Because Costa nada gemoord te huilen gehaald in Spanje. De klikken because de Soer gemaschen. Hier al op gekrieken Jan die het had Costa Rica shot Park Hamden. That's a brilliant move from Scotland and a wonderful finish from Caroline.
It's so nice. Costa Rica just don't have any answers. I think you can see there it came from Scotland's press. We've won the ball, Caroline's driving forward, played in clear, and yeah, that little touch there that just takes it away from the defender, entices the goalkeeper, and she pops it round.
It's just the quickness of feet as well.
It is.
Across the board, but in particular with Caroline.
Yeah, I mean, it's like she has Velcro shoes on at times. The ball just sticks to her, and she can manipulate it so much. But yeah, it's a fantastic goal, and I don't think that it's. I think Scotland deserves to be 3-0 up. I think they do.
Can't tell that Caroline Weir. But game in de ring. Alla på huset i hela den fara för she had hört Johnny. Dus had er maar Costa en Esje. Die heeft hört hier. Caroline Weir winnen skippen Argentijn. Dus Stok wel kutje keren in de keren hadden ze een keer in de galap naar Hilly de wie gaan maken galap ze haal je de wie de Real Madrid Kakolog die skippen een ver van de hier maar aan de Robbers dan is leed jelle ach ik daar hier nog een shot dus je Chris Timmy van de Costa en de skip it en dus de skipper goed de zaakje Hosha van de Costa Rica aan de corner speaker game is Rica vallen worpen de zaakje pulig naar hij Rica vallen worpen met haar Nestje. Echt niet krijgen we gewoon maar de bouw. Eerst weer krijg bij je niet smaken gewoon maar lid. Vriendelijke Jorgen zijn vluchtige Ashko Howard. Toekele bouw de Nestje. Candy. Chia. Is een sport. Krijg niet mij liggen daar. Howard viecht de bal ook al in die Ashke kassen is sport dus hij Ashke's bal als een gerok gevallen. Eerst Pies gemaakt goed maar gaan de skip Pedro Martinez Losa had dus het Nemias Nagalaf en Sophie Howard die is ja de goeie die keer. Goeien, de goede steek. Galap bij de volgende gedaas Nestje Hansen en Falavlish. Dus Amarado Agadiers via Lobos. Via niet slag gehad met de bouw. Dus kan eentje vanaf. Kan slag voor Costa Rica en Estje. Via Lobos dat je is van Junsie wel. Naar puchtig voor Sam Kerkeju. Ze fijn kunnen gerated it. And some of Costa Rica's play just seems a wee bit frantic at times. It seems like they're just quite nervy on the ball.
Yeah, it seems like there's something missing for them. I'm not quite sure. We need to remember that this is a team that's going to the World Cup as well. So Scotland's dominance over them shows how well we are playing.
Het is snel hier gemakkelijk het nou Australië is een karmen groei het goed jacht. En kun je crescendo toch een nieuw jaar in je weg. Goed je lucht kijk. Ze nog heel al op de karmen achter gaat. Het is 3 karmen maar groei goed. Dus het is 3 third jij. Candy. So it's got Emsley a hyn idd noch dwi'n noch ach i gyslach yn hyn gili Torras y bal y gych wychbe Doherty Torras ddiest fel hi mai ach a wir idd warag ein yn maglochbyn agos ffrwyd i alop y falaf yn estri Watson ddiest tocol y counts y spot fiach ni fi Hansen ddiest Watson is naad je gerst wir Tiwndags tocol y bal siachat go Emsley ach gan i chydig roi pys ma eith cwl o fyloen i gyr Claire Emsley fflac y sŵas agos hedd agos sias y ddiist siach go fel y bal dy safat iawn o lafyn Daniela Solera agos ddiist ach moch Caroline Weirgro Claire Emsley rwych ach diach emig Emsley Feefs toch een pik aan de satje. Christian Kindiach. De Doringi, 3 meen je wel. McCandy in eerste. Weer. Skipping daar Carmen weer. McCandy. Krijgt niet. Emsley rak. Het Chinchilla het vallen we zo. Die is op het Vagadide, figures ik enkel via Lobos. Die is hier. Die vast skis toch naar Costa Rica komen ze het krijgen om aan de bal. Zoals Nasati hoe ze vaart gaat. Die is Chinchilla de bal uit voor Emsley. Toch een 10 is dit. Gibson. McCandy, die is toch een count, een spot. In de drokke geval gaat die Hansen. Ik denk voor 1 piece sport, die is. Als zo met het hier in vaart krijgt die Hansen in de gosje is een knap van de heel. En is ik een over geschoten, zoals die Hansen. Hier een minute met de hier. Ja, die is. Cinemi. Bruggen je gaan kadaniki. De gele Claire Emsley de 3 years gaan laar. Dan ga je die kassen moeten hamma. She's been really impressive, Kirsty Hansen, in this first half. Just her work rate and her drive, you know, to fight for every ball.
Yeah, and that's exactly what she brings to the team. She's having a great season at Aston Villa. She's added goals. She's got assists. I'd maybe like to see her get a couple of goals in a Scotland shirt, but for me, she really sets the tone up there of the press, and her work rate is second to none, certainly tonight.
Diolch yn ymwneud hyl o Kirsty Hansen, yn o'r lŷn i yn halapet. Yn y gêm ond y David fi'n gyda hwn yn o'i Cyprus. Gêm yn y halapet yma Costa, geich gynioni. Yn ymwneud sy'n gyfection gyda, dy fe hasien yn och, a cha halapet i fi gyda Costa nes i gêm ysy. Weer. Wel fi Emsley sias yn lŷn. Ac yn iorydd dwylach. Ik zijn in garm te Torras. Grey menydd. Nesje, Jack Doherty. En ze die is Chia in het asje sport. En is ik goed de maag zo'n clip van de notion. And again, that's really impressive from Priscilla Chinchilla to get back to do all the hard work at the other end of the pitch, but to come back and to make sure that they get no further for Scotland.
Yeah, she is. She's an honest player. She's a team player. We've seen that at Glasgow City. And it's been a hard shift for her tonight. Sometimes she's the highest player, and then you can see there she's also the deepest player trying to defend as well.
Jack in the box, Hansen on the hen. Arst going near mid. Think go weer. Nesje go Emsley. Emsley die is tussen de Harris Herrera. Oh, mag het. is Jack in the box. Dus die is bij terug roate. Toch weer Hoshach het Lauren Davidson. Karm die is mag het ieder. Claire Emsley is bal dus Jack in the box. Dus die is Jack Mavan. Enkel Lauren Davidson achter je gepornje krijgen in de bal. Right idea, just maybe the wrong execution from Scotland.
Yeah, it's an absolutely fantastic ball in from Claire Emsley there. I think Lauren does so well to get in front of the defender, but she just doesn't make any connection on the ball.
Misschien Karst Wie. gynnu game. Agus Emily Valenciano hadol ysdiach yn y lior Kirsty Dell. Diach pwcht agus dream Gemma Watson. Dosiach agus nôr yn y niwn sy'n cyn ysdiach fo Valenciano. Agus Arllwy ys yn chlychyd ar Romat Hasharon. Yn y Newsfield. Yw'n sy'n ffrwyd, fi ac yn iachsan i hyd Carstwy, wyt taslwch yn y iwnig, yw'n sy'n ei y iwnig. Ys y boxer. Wir. Dieist, sy'n sy'n fydd wychyrig. Ys y wir ar y gael. Diach o, dwi'n rhaid o heitig o Emsley hanes, diach siachat y dyfadau tarsing. Agus Gosgol y goren y bial y Claire Emsley a chaboryngi y bal y stiwdd gyda'n ddaragyd. Agus rhaid iddo y hyd leis ors go cawn y sioed pad gehanden. Agus y hyd leis iddo fi cyma Costa ar dy gael at y cwydach. Agus Aprys y gyfel Emma Watson iddo fi sonrati yn o'i Australia, iddo fi sonrati yn o'i cwydach dros y hyd tel. Claire Emsley le tel dy charst fama cwydach. Gagarok agus diach le cawn one of the boshin Caroline Weir. Agus y ffdyn Caroline Weir. Si hwyd y dres of tel cwydach. Cwydach skippelte gadidif. Fo alapa. Fo hosiach gadidif na hymorst agus Lies Cassan skippelte fo Caroline Weir. Diach a stiwdig siachat ar Daniela Solera. Eter na prwst. Agus y sian y fakal. Fi y fwrchwyd cyw. Cam i stoch y deisian ys fyrachtach. Ec bawl na giladach. Fi y fwrchwyd cyw. Tefysdau Padge Hamden. Gymatolite le mar acwysyn y dol sio ag Padge Hamden. Ich yw'n alapa idd hosiach. Alapa 3 Costa Rica yn ioni. Agus chlynia sy'n gynestio fo chlychder Costa Rica. Priscilla Chinchilla, mae'n ydli eich eisiau gyfi chlychio sio yn alapa. Agus mae'n hadol i le fi cymys gyda biar lo cwytiach.
When I was young, I always liked to play I play with my brother. He's playing too, but not a professional, but he likes it. And also I have a uncle that played professional before, so I don't know, I just like football. I enjoy it when I was young, I'm still enjoy it. So I just love football, you know.
So was it unusual then to have young girls playing football, and would it be out in the streets and it wasn't organised really?
Yeah, obviously when like in Costa Rica, because I live 3 hours from the city, so in my country too, like the people likes to play like in the street, like without shoes, and I play like that without shoes. I always go to the street to play. You put like a rocks, like to be a goal, you know, so you always go to play, and I always play with boys because in this moment in Costa Rica it's not like a popular, always girls playing, you know, so I always play like with boys.
Did that toughen you up a little bit, do you think?
Yeah, obviously it's just, I think these things made me strong and just think that I want to play football. It doesn't matter the things, you know, like I know in Costa Rica is not a professional, but I want to be a professional one day. When I was young, I think that, and right now I think I am, you know, the thing just pass like that, and you feel like I'm here to play professional. I already play a Champions League, and it was a dream, you know, when I was young. And also with my national team, and now we have the opportunity to go to the World Cup. So it's so many things that just made me, I'm so proud of myself.
You told your mum when you were about 13 that you wanted to move to San Jose to play for one of the big teams. So obviously you did have that dream at that point, that football was what you wanted to do. How did your mum react when you said that?
In this moment, like I play with one team where I live, or my family live right now, in first division. But the team is just, you know, get to the first division, so it wasn't like great, but I said like, why not to play in San Jose and see what can I do there? Because I want to play with my national team. In this moment, I wasn't not in my national team. So I was like, I want to play there, but I don't know. And then just the months passed, and one team just called my mom and said like, hey, we want to give to Priscilla the opportunity to come to San Jose, but she need to move here. And then my mom and my dad was like, oh, I don't know, because she's still young, she's 13, and I don't know. And so my mom was like, Pri, you sure you want to go? And I was like, Mom, just believe in myself. I promise I'm gonna try all my my best, and I just want to be there because I want my national team to look at me for first time. Just give me the opportunity, you know. And she was like, okay, I believe, and just go for it. But in this moment, my mom was so nervous and always called me every time, like, Pri, you okay? Yeah, Mom, I'm okay. But it's, you know, the thing, and this that I want.
So where did you stay, and who did you stay with? And I mean, you're only 13.
I know.
How, you said it was difficult, but there's difficult and there's difficult. So
yeah, it was very difficult.
Where did you stay, and how did that work out?
I was like a team, and the club have like a house for other players for the other part of Costa Rica, you know, because Costa Rica have another part. So I just stayed there, and I have one player on my national team that she's injured right now, but she wasn't the same time when I came there. So we sometimes just talk about, do you remember in this year because it was hard, you know, we didn't have the quality, like the facility, sorry, for to be there. So it was hard, but at the same time you learn it, like you learn about it. So it's just things that I think the football make you strong, and you want more, because it's life, you know.
So how did your football develop over those next few years then, in getting into the younger squads for Costa Rica?
I feel like I improved a lot, and I grow myself and my football. I don't know, just when this moment I always, like obviously you're nervous to play in this moment. Always when I go with my national team, I was so nervous and scared, you know, because my national team have like a legends, you know, players. In this moment, Shirley Cruz, I don't know if you know her, she won 3 Champions League. So when you play with them, you feel like, I don't know, so proud. So obviously in this moment, I was scared to just make a mistake, and then, I don't know, because, you know, it's your first time to play with your national team, and obviously you're nervous, scared to everything, but your teammates gave to you confidence, so you go like stop, and then like, I don't know, just right now I feel like I grow a lot since I'm been here too. So it's just like that.
You mentioned here, how did your move to Glasgow City come about?
It's funny because I just hear like my ex-agent told me that Glasgow wasn't looking for a midfielder, but I don't know, they just look at me and they say like, we want her. But at this moment, my old club was, we weren't like in playing the league, you know, so I wasn't like interested to come here to play. But I said to my Mom, I don't know if I want to go there. You know, we need to speak English, and I don't like English. I don't want to learn. It's funny, but it's what it is, and I just here, you know, to play and learn English and speak.
How did you feel then when you decided, right, I'm going to go? How did you feel when you came over? It wasn't easy to start with, was it?
It wasn't easy, you know, like when I came here, it was the COVID, and we couldn't train for 1 month, you know, so I couldn't see my teammates for a month. So I was also scared because when I decided to move here, I never fly alone. I always fly with my national team, but I say how I'm going to Glasgow because I need to go to the airport, and then how I'm going to speak because I don't know, and you're just nervous, you know, to speak. But in this moment, I just said like, no, because I want to show how I play. I want to show that can be good. You know, this team can see that I'm good and, you know, play Champions League. So I was like, I will do that. But at the same time, I just said, my mom, I don't want to leave you and my bro, like my family, my dad too, because I don't know. I think I want to stay with all of you, but at the same time, I want to continue with my dreams and I want to grow. And, you know, for Costa Rica, I think for all people that play in Costa Rica, want to play outside Costa Rica. So it was like that, and I just decided to move here, and I'm here.
And within City's game, watching the team, they always look to give you the ball. They want you to unlock defences, they want you to make the pass, they want you to score the goal. Do you enjoy being that player that they look to take responsibility?
Yeah, I like it, you know, because it's nice when your teammates give you like the confidence, so go and take the ball, go 1v1, you know, so I like it, but at the same time, for me, all the players, they are important, you know, so if I'm on the bench or on the pitch, obviously, I want to do my best. I want to give my 100% to every game, so it's nice that they have this confidence to me.
Glasgow City is a club that's always stood as a beacon for women's football, and it's a very welcoming club that stands for a lot of good things, lots of different nationalities. How proud are you to be part of Glasgow City? I'm
so proud. Like, I already have 2 years in Glasgow, and I feel that's also my home. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen next season, but I'm so happy to be here, and I'm gonna be so thankful for everything that Glasgow do for me right now. So I'm so glad to be part of Glasgow. I don't know, it's just like every player that I promised that is here is very happy. And we want to always give the best for Glasgow in our games, because we will always want to win. You know, it's always hard to lose points. It's because, I don't know, in this club, they always, the coach or Laura say like, we need to win everything. We want everything, like doesn't matter what, but just we want everything, you know. So I think Glasgow is a great club, and I don't know, just I'm so proud to be part here.
And when you look back at that little girl who grew up and had a dream to play football professionally and made some really tough decisions when you were small and you had to move to different places, how proud are you of yourself for making tough decisions and following your dream?
To be honest, sometimes I'm thinking about it and I just feel so proud of myself, like, because every player do that. It's hard to just move when you were 13 and just left from your home, not live with your parents anymore. Sometimes I'm thinking, what happened if I just decided to not move here? Was the thing, with my life, I don't know, just many things just passed for my mind, and I don't know, I just feel so proud of myself. It's because it just made me strong. But at the same time, I just miss a lot my family, because when I go with my national team, sometimes I just can't see my mom, but no, my brother, my sister, my dad. So just sometimes just made me sad, but at the same time proud, because I'm doing the thing that I love. I love to play, so it just made me so proud, and I just want more. Every day I want more, and I just want to grow myself.
Scialach Iúda, Priscilla Chinchilla and the hen agus Apadusa clicked at Comasach and Ida Vidafat, agus clicked at Kashtlaki, Wachfart Nepad, Kujak, Haley Lauder, Kamayolahara, and clicked at Glasgow City. Haley just picking up on Priscilla there. We see how hard she works on the pitch. I mean, it's such an inspirational story for her to come over here and to do as well as she has.
Yeah, it is, and I've been there with her through the full journey. When the first day that she came and she didn't speak any English, and she's worked so hard off the pitch, not to fit in, but to learn the language, and but on the pitch, she's such a talent. I love playing with her. She gives you absolutely everything. She's so technically good, but yeah, like you're saying tonight, she also has the work rate to back that up.
Our side are behind here, and they look like they're going to make a couple of changes at half-time. But from a Scottish perspective, I suppose one of the most pleasing things for Pedro Martinez-Losa is that Scotland have been really clinical in that first half, and they haven't really given them an inch.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that's something that we have been lacking in games gone by. You know, we have created chances. I think about that Iceland game, for example, in the Pinatar Cup. The game could have been done at half-time, and it wasn't, and then you don't win. And I think tonight, yeah, we've shown our class on the ball, but like you're saying, we have been clinical as well with those chances that we've created.
And if you're Pedro, I mean, who knows, he might be doing that at this very second, but if you are Pedro, with the game at 3-0 at half-time, do you give it 10-15 minutes and then maybe give the likes of Chelsea Cornet, Jamie Lee Napier a bit of a shot here as well in front of the home crowd? Yeah,
I don't see why not. I mean, we're comfortable in the game. It's a fantastic opportunity to bring players on and have a look at them. I'd also love to see Fiona Brown, and for her to get that 50th cap would be so special, especially after everything she's been through with her injuries. But yeah, certainly tonight so far it's been very positive from Scotland.
Garida was met Miral na hen daar aardige getallen hier voor Amelia Valverde. Agus Kieshev Disha Hashen agus Hiet KU Hatinet Lexi Rodriguez ek Leon aan de Mexico agus Isha Hatinet en Maria Paula Torres agus gevalligach Amelia Valverde het Kenyo richting as Hietje agus daar aardig Kristen Granados met een raak toshach genoeg beetje gaan de ping is je game naar je vallen goed er gaat jaarlijk zoals Corrit Kiet Kep Sporting FC haal aan de Costa Rica heen Ishika laat Emily Valenciano ga je aan de jaar rate de courage daar je daar het er al op Costa Rica maar er toosje goed is al op aan de sound magadide met al schach de het karst hoe erg meer de games is Garida Hieshing of Hengshing aardig in Ille Etienne van Pedro Martinez-Losa het er show gesteld in de game. Sattel Shach ek al op de toehoudende paadje. Dus Doherty. Ganaal, Shach go weer. Keer mag komen McLaughlin. Howard. Mulko McCandy. En die matriek in mijn squad van de Loenestol Neri. Jegi Genevieve Wiegje, die naar Karretje zal je niet en Pedro Martinez-Losa. Costa Rica maha, dus Sattel Shach gespi al de Kamasit, Charlotte pikken de Schare. Ar Shachat is een daar een show. Zo'n nadif, kom maar vallen voor taak gehad te verstaan in Paul Camden caliente nog. Daar is je gehad die. Merklee is eerst natuurlijk een cross in de wel mag het toe aan de paadje ging je maar aan de heen komen naar Schach en toe aan de paadje Guyen. McLaughlin. Merklee. Soos, die eerst keer aan de heen. Weer een eerste schach in de boxes. 4 jaar! Oh, voor de vast! En die gommers bij Van Haas, Davidson. Dat is een eerste Watson. Nu is hij boeken kaljoren zo raar. Dat mag hij niet. Gewoon nog alle van de zatje pullig het hasjach. Bal de bokken tegen zijn boxen haast. Zijn eerste jaar te denken vanaf Costa Rica. En die eerst Caroline Weir, keurig mij en Johannesach aan de lijn in Costa Rica. Almost out of nothing here, Haley. Caroline just creates an opportunity and she's really unlucky to see it come back off the post.
Yeah, her movement is so good. A little give and go with Claire Emsley, and yeah, she's very unfortunate not to see that hit the back of the net.
Die eerst persoonlijke Emsley agus Weir die eerst. Kun je wel jaren geleden achter van de nieuwe kijk Man City komen. Die eerst Caroline Weir gaf flash kan hij. De Jacob telt hier kijk je in de skip in Argent. Diolch liat y ffost, orniach na ga. Agus fi gael apyd yn ceir tel lein gan y leiche. Nesje, valde er al mag. Agus skipet, Costa Rica, cool up de hediw. Agus si dafl yn y dia carichet. Ach, ddiest, ni fi clicio, clichta gyma iol, chael i fi corydd. Dus am blion o clicio gan y skipen arsynta, na da fi dys deich. Chan y cwysyn ty fi skipet gydrauste. Wel, doen is jach ar y fox, agus hei siachat ar y ffost. Ddiest. Val tí ach a hooker is jach le Nicola Doherty agus fatúlach am stoch of hiach Lauren Davidson is jach a fast a chúl a chanaigi greimid. I just thought really that Lauren Davidson might be able to commit a wee bit more. Is that me being harsh?
No, I don't think so. It's an absolutely fantastic ball from Nicola Doherty, and it's bounced right in the 6-yard box. Somebody for me has to get on to the end of that.
Yes, Lauren Davidson. Kijk nu het de skippen naar zijn helpen. Nee, de Philippines. Hier is Palma. Paul Connorsdag is jagen de boxen. Gewoon Luxie Rodriguez die kan een kindje die geschacht de post. Hier is Alpe Tokalore voor de gakat kuisnek die de hietje. Me kan die toch is van Junsi voor via Lobos. Dus hier is klichter. Saprisa. Hier in de klichtje. Vat Leonichen. En de skippen naar zijn te. Dan gaan we dus een keer diek. Die eerst. Toch het giet in hem aan. Zijn je daar sco. McCandy. Dit is Howard. McLaughlin. Die middel dash van Jachlee. Howard. Die eerst. Wat ik ga de sokken tikken naar draaste. Gaan we nog alles aan kunnen use minute in de gal even groot proberen linne 3 third. Howard die eerst toch le count see Gamasith Emsley Harry het cool of line het Agus hij de wonen hoe show clear Emsley. Je heet na Horrock agus han noringi Stu de Kerstein yet ach hier enke Hansen Watson with Ashen Jack Howard McCandy Casson Caroline Weir. Det vi såg det med till den game så. Howard. Sam Kerr nästje. Fjachni hokal. Schachat Rica line again. David Hansen is there is Watson aan hen. Ha Porngev. Grey menjet. Hij eter die schachke. Al op de Kumalorkta. It doesn't look like Scotland are appeased with 3-0. It looks like they're really wanting to take the game by the scruff of the neck, even here in the second half.
Yeah, and that's pleasing for me. I think there is a big opportunity there to go and score more goals. I think Costa Rica are struggling just now to get out of any pressure that Scotland put on them. And the spaces are definitely there for Scotland to go and play.
Nesja Karmachke, tro Lobos. Hier is Vagavider. Går Nicola Doherty aan de heen. Gallerie. Bal gewoon te besteden brengen vaatje. Ach, hier het nieuws hier waarschijn. Magadi dat je dag. Chemical. Het kas via Lobos. Ach, hier is gewoon niet. Gewoon steek. Gibson Maha. Dus eerst moeten we heel raar de Bjarne en vastklug. Dus Bjarne vastklug zie je ze line aan de helko Emsley. Emsley gaat eerst. Nieuws zich groeit in de schach van Villalobos. Fabiola Villalobos. Dus zat er de schach weer kalpen aan een naadje maar Connorsdag show. Eerst. Goed te zien wie kost te clear Emsley. Ach, wat dat jaar. Nieuws hier daar. En de zin krijgen Villalobos heen. Stochen. Een goelink parak aan de heen. Colosor kan je voelen pikken. Rica Costa. Partia nech gyda un of hast. Bal ysach yn y focsach, ddysg. Drog mwr gachwyd tre. Watson. Gyfiwch tre ach diach cwsydd. De Caroline Weir ach fa biach Kerstam. Diach cwsydd. Ddysg bad gach o flwch. Agus Costa gyfil Martha Thomas. Dole hynnydd. Agus drog yn hi. Ian Ross. Stuw de Goes in de windje. En de schiesing geven even zeker zijn. En het skippen helpen. Die is korrelig het in de eknagil. Kijk ze wie Chelsea Cornet de misk. Drogen heen dus Jamie Lee Napier. Weet je geen bedingen. Dus maar rushing eruit. Die unje kan play waar show. Kijk je in haar komen zag en de klokje daar naar zijn. Gehouden te gemas hij Emma Watson. Het ene van mij aan de paadje. McCandy. Die is bal mol shachat de lane kien ka Hansen. Agus Hansen dol een van de show dosach kutjak. Maar sorry je kom al stay. Hansen. Die is weer aan de schare hart as via Lobos. Doherty, a shame ma. Goed Doherty kus tune look at fall af. This is ja het je voor Oorlog nie log al biach de rate de Herrera. Agus so they've got weer call show. And they didn't work too well in the first half, the balls over the top just with a slick surface, but they seem to be working for Scotland in the second half.
Yeah, and that sums up Kirsty Hansen's game for me, playing off the shoulder and getting in behind. I think sometimes the space hasn't been there because Costa Rica's backline have stayed so deep, but yeah, we've not missed that opportunity there to hit her.
Weer, de eerste bal kon ons nog eens in de box, agus Emma Watson, die dacht ornjach na ga, vanaf. Van het darne tuilig gegen de Jemense, maar graag. Gaan je dus dat kan we doen die few zoeken, dat wij vask, kun je bal kommers dat die eerste schach van Caroline Weir. Dus die eerste, ja, ornjach na ga, toch een raad dit hoshach at Emma Watson. Not sure she gets a touch on that, or if she doesn't quite get enough on it, but so close to a second goal.
Yeah, I think she does get a little flick on it, but just not enough. I think the quality of the ball from Caroline makes it's absolutely second to none.
Kormetje, die eerste bal kommers dat de goede schach. Een shot. Kruigi, daar de tel naar Claire Emsley, one of the pushing. Caroline Weir, ik kan lelen in de paadje. Kormetje show. Bal, door je schach in de box. Trichtje met een henneke vast te goed. Het niet echt vallen, we gesmoord naar Emsley kan goed. Schach het de watje tarsing. Actually Sophie Howard zullen meer van. Waar ik vast te goed, waar vier en die stuurde de daraket. En Gaporingi Shani Yanev. And again. Caroline's delivery is brilliant, and Sophie Howard does direct it on target, but it's cleared off the line.
Yeah, the deliveries have been fantastic tonight. It's flat, it's driven. Sophie is such a good target. She throws herself at it, and as it comes back to Claire, I think she needs to work the goalkeeper there. But it's positive yet again from Scotland.
It was Naharik in the Kian, Claire Emsley, it was Lauren Davidson in the Kian Fart Napadke, Gish the Nimmel the Napadke, Cam Huas Napadke. Then Martha Thomas agus broken hay tienéid de skippen a halappe agus broken hay tienéid diach an adressive tourist winna skippen áinte we zijn klaar pikken op het rijden of met naar graag een beetje a gaatje agus ik klikje in Chile en de koek Pinatar agus naar Venezuela ik dit in de prille nudi agus ja niet impie goed heeft mooi een keer naar Costa Rica nestje, terug op de Rangers. Ik wil met dat kijken voor zijn skippen ooit die naar helpen voor u snel met het hier. Dus misschien kunnen we vechten naar Emilia Valverde. Ik ken even een game has shot de Costa Rica show kan je. Chinchilla in de bal, mag nestje go Herrera. Herrera, schach in de box, waar via Lobos naar hen, ach waar kutjak agus Emma McCandy. Zo die val af. Is de bal toch gedicht voor Keen, agus Hasid, het kan we shot in Costa Rica. Agus Korm kan we echt de bal de hele kant in de box. Agus hierin, toen al de paard kijk je dat gewoon nog goed. Eerst Kirsty Hansen stochen, in de schach het koelen, wat doe je dit? Gustro Groei. Kiesje naar Hik. when I see the Pasho Costa Rica maha. Can you think of the day Herco? You let it cruise through because you aim it. He's met hier pikken waar ik de hietje daar kan. Met Kerry Whittaker in de van de hill. En dan kan ik. Misschien de ook al eens jaag kunnen boksen. Hij ticht met een vaste goeie kan via Lobos. En de zit vol van Noorsen. En de street del campo til de gerokken dörste. Je gaat hem misschien. Nog vast naar de galappen. Hij valt. Het doet al een paardje. Zijn tip mag van het hul. Had het gaal. Hier is pikken waar ik speel aan de kassen. Costa Rica draaste via Lobos. Tuindag. Daar is de dorst. En is het eerst. McLaughlin's rater. Lexi Rodriguez. Leon. Van Mexico. Het is een ene water diek. Maar ga 8 diek van de League Mexico. Zie je het herpik. De Mexico squad naar het taakje te vermoeid Costa Rica heen. Michael Rodriguez de Mexico knipt op Thorns. Maar ik draai Emily Valenciano en Cromat Hacharon. Al de Rashnestje was gewoon naar de stuurde Richard McLaughlin, Chen Shachat Lee Gibson, Chen Marvin McCanty kata. Dus die eerst took de bal zoals Thomas, hij kan gerokken gedurst. En je hebt het cool dat Martha Thomas geschreven mee in je de Chen. Dus kunnen met Costa Rica die dat bal de gelegen nestje, had ze haar dish gedorstig. En kan het eerst wel ballen Glasgow. Je kan maar mee gaan, dat we mooi voor je bal kastje. En dus dit kan weer kalappen show. Just looking at the changes here, Martha Thomas and Brogan Hay coming on. How do you see that changing Scotland? Because I suppose Kirsty Hansen then drops a wee bit further back.
Yeah, she'll go out onto that left wing. And we can maybe see her being a bit more direct out there, get 1v1, take on her player. I think Martha brings she's a more link-up player, so we'll maybe see more combinations up to her, back to Caroline type thing. And Brogan is quite like for like with Lauren. She'll like to go 1v1, she'll deliver good balls into the box. So yeah, not much has really changed in terms of how we're going about it, but good to see some fresh legs come onto the pitch.
Howard. She is in Yimmel. McLaughlin, who's goed eigenlijk de gewoon aan de steek goed, ja, kan natuurlijk een rol. Dus die is ja, Emma Watson ik weet, een bij tel campo. Hier is schoon gemaakt, helemaal naar paadje. Weer. Kan die, ja, weer die is. Pikken nou altijd had je graag hoe die krijgt met. Toch die, die jaren gemaakt. Morrison, Watson meteen inaugurated it. Hansen. Weer die eerste tune met het vanaf. Leo Tourist hij is geen jaar had ik het nooit zo. Ik Camden. Ja, tune dat het vanaf nou swing ik wil klikken in de moon. Ik stol het je wel mooi pit. Oh, balmage in bij Caroline Weir is Nesha Martha Thomas is tegen de boxen. Martha Thomas del campo collie Nesha Dashka Watson had je een jaar pach. Costa que jaar de Solera in de push. Dus natuurlijk hem stokken viagen Martha Thomas. Na heen kan je de gasjaarste dus viagen jaar pach en je zijn jaagi. Paus kan je al bij Caroline Weir dus de garme groege gezicht dat je. A great ball from Caroline there, Haley. I just thought, could Martha have tried and attempt herself?
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen Martha be more aggressive there. She's quick, she's strong, she's got good feet, and I would have liked to have seen her going alone there.
She hasn't scored since the game against the Faroes in September last year, so could that maybe be playing on her mind a wee bit?
Yeah, perhaps, but I mean, tonight's a fantastic opportunity. We're 3-0 up. Yeah, I think I can see why she's passed it, but for me, a player of Martha's quality, I would have liked to have seen her go by herself there.
Eerst Caroline weer tegen vastgelukt met die haren aan de skipper Costa Rica. Skipper, net je nog maar. Ze was toen je snoeien gekomen, zegt even zo nou je lappen. Die eerst gaan je laten strijden te jammen onder de raaste. Die gaat een game. Bijvoorbeeld aan de 3 kemmel en kiek. Nee, in hele Filipijnach. Dus dat het nung noord naar gaal. Hier zit die kionen 3 tussen. Dus daarna gaan je zoen gemaakt hebben. Het alles jacht gekocht met een kringje aan de boeien. Voor Spanje, Japan, Zambia. Maar vaart te goeien. Kun ik ook bij kennen ga ilachke het er shows noorsen ach. Je hebt Costa wisten gaan het alles jagen in nummer 6. Gaan het doen. Hansen in de nummel. De hoop wel het Ashenestje. Howard. Candy. De eerste bal. Zag het de lijn het hier. Dus het je kus eet er Hansen. Ach. De eerste. Je ziet ik wil die kus rarieren die echt leven met de ha. Kus kwaken de bal. Krijgt die Hansen en schöner tachert matriek. En nog. Een beetje roppig. Looking at Costa Rica, Haley, I mean, they've got a really challenging group. Spain, Japan and Zambia. And they haven't offered too much here tonight, which I suppose when you're on a run of 1 win in 13 games isn't surprising as such, but I would have thought that they might have had more to offer here.
Yeah, I was expecting a team to come and sit in as they have, but I did expect a little bit more quality on the ball or in the transitional moments. Yeah, and there's not many international windows left now between now and the World Cup, so yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how they get on there.
Doherty nestje in de bal. Nash. Komt McCandy. Nunca terwijl de paard kipperen. Doherty. Thomas. Hier is terug, chemical worden. Granados goed. Bal met vanaf. Hier is de Mayan wat van Christian Granados. Keer de titel in de ronde van Costa Rica. En zie je het kliert nu. Het has je vergaat, dus na de huil in Costa Rica kun je echt keer brillen. Als je goed hebt, dan komen ze. Als je het kus. En dan komen ze naar zijn 19 van Costa Rica af. Heel het komen ze met Caroline Weir, die eerste kassen skippelt het. Een val af. Van een duur en een vaartje. Te willen een vaartje. Ze bier trokken heen. Heen. Sjach, Neshika Watson. Watson het al jagen jaar. Tal sorretje voor Emma Watson. Ik zei het al van juist, het begint het ook. Kijk, Rangers. 3 dagel aan de 3. Dagel aan de dagjemen. Van kan dat maar aan. De Gritschinger. Tosje die gemasse Jiri. Aan de lene halve. Ik zei de Bjarn Oskeluk keer. Is zo ik paard gehamden. That's a brilliant finish from Emma Watson. Again, shows almost wisdom beyond, I know it's cliche, but shows wisdom beyond her years.
No, she does, and it's so well worked from the start. But it's this little touch here when she receives it from Brogan, just rolls the player, and yeah, what a fantastic strike that is.
Bal de Sjaka Kassen, Hyundai, was Krachki, Alvarado, die dacht dat ze mijlje goed in de Charles Gagnac-Glee. Dus hij schachet Lorsen het Solera. En we gaan hier een taal aan de dagjemen, de Emma Watson. Maar Molly en Kljoretje en Pedro Martinez los uit Hoshach de Jemese. Die maar ga je naar Australië. En ik misschien kun je heen, naar Fuse Emma Watson heen. En ik ja, kun je hier gaan masjo. Ik ga helpen in Ashenestje, ik kan in de paardje. Doherty, het toehaal. Ik ga in de wielen, geschach in de boksen. Doherty. Ashenestje go. Howard. McCandy. Misschien klein je wel daar gegillen tot hier te gelaten. Jenna Clark en Jamie Muir tot hier is. Ach, wat de haast de schilder met huil. Je zou ik paard gehamden. McCandy. En Ashe aan de paard go. Sam Kerr. Andy. Next year, got Richard McLaughlin. Next go Watson. Sark look at the game. Rica shot. Game it out. McLaughlin. Bal Khal Khanil. Hey, the view shoots a line go. Emma Watson a Alexi Rodriguez as rod or it. That's it. All back count cast. The target. Gailson can you. Watson just the cares. Next got Weir. Next got Thomas High Kundag. Still Kusra at the mach. It'll be Tashing in the dull. For broken here and the hand of Fakujak was a blue at Kian. Care. She is. Next you think of Watson. Watson kind of first the cool. Oh. Yeah, the Grok is fallen van Martha Thomas. It is huge. Het is je doel van Martha Thomas. Ja, eens gaan we doen. Ja, geklaagd stochen. Ga je klaagd met de Giu. Dus was kost uit en Martha Thomas on the hand. I thought that was the disappointment from Martha Thomas.
So
it was just taken away from her.
Devastated.
Again, Emma Watson seems to be creating all sorts of chances.
Yeah, she is. You can see her just now. She's demanding the ball. She's picking up little pockets of space. And yeah, it's a lovely little dinked ball to the back post, and Martha's unlucky not to connect with it.
First Martha Thomas Colosor could be fit fallen Kior. Dus kom maar orre. En dus je gewoon je wil het waar goed al geen de galape goedjak ik en nou. Jamie Napier. Heen het al hier net. En de ski Jamie Napier, Jenna Clark is Amy Muir. Is na aardig in het hier bij Pedro Martinez Losa er schon ik het me net meer jedig. Ik ben dolgens genoemd te galape. Costa Rica gewoon omlaag goed te haat het geen of Rica shot. Agus klonje te fietje gereid dat. Dus zijn kill kunnen hardig in het hier. Jenna Clark het hier net. Dashak. Agus Ishika laatje Sophie Howard. Hier wie ma. Geef je aan een kleine hier. Tran die game zit te gelappen. Die bal in de baas. Je vindt Malu van de arm hart aan het toe halen paardje. Amy Muir. Zijn net van Nicola Doherty. Agus dus met de Gio aan de hand. Dan heb ik eerst een hardigen. Kirsty Hansen het hier niet. En is Jamie Lee Napier het hier niet. Ja, als je naar daar naartoe is. Kijk daar de London City Lionesses. Nicky Eet van de Penge. Nee, Helen en Filipina. Zo, pikken er maar af. Uwnetje. Dus spoor je hartstikke de game. Dus hier zo gaat Jamie Lee Napier. Hij kan hem aan heen. Dus bal de Guma. En daar is je Costa Rica in eerste. Bal naar Hart. She is de lijnen. Vera. McLaughlin. Komt Trogen heen. Yes, she is de lijnen. Het is gratis. Martha Thomas. Ganyan Chen had el campo casco gemaakt helemaal naar paadje. Dus zat er een shock of wie ik alpe. Zet Richard McLaughlin. Watson Kayuri. Het al een eerste keer. McLaughlin, she is lijnen. Die is gewoon hier. Geen maar McLaughlin. En dus hij polen zat er een schach. Watson. Geen rash voor McLaughlin nestje. Domme line mission of Emma Watson. So yeah, nu gaat zo get Jenna Clark de bal te nemen. Rodriguez. Die is kakavaka van de vier de keuze zijn je. Watson die is kakavaka bij. Die is aan de vaart. Weer zoals de jarige maken rasje nestje. Wel lappen is het dash. De Costa Lee Gibson. Dus dan moet je er een naam zeggen, al op een nestje. Ken ik geen jaar, nacht ik het zeggen tel. Ach, het zijn. Nou, weet je, nee, een hele Filipijnen voor wat. Ga gaat het hasje voor zo'n woordje in de game. Zo kan alles aan voor een hele Filipijnen. Door een tel zie je misschien ik koop op in het uit. Ga ik het naastje zo dit vastje de jedig. Maar dat is nooit te gelaten. Zijn ik graag binnen nog. agus da game on the straight a chuid seachat go tail le le seach Glochan seach go hí fiúnach snasam go Watson Castle skiffle to them Watson on the head agus í fiachan í Jamie Lee Napier I bhí go dimmal boxe tíon go Jamie Lee Napier ach ní is chun ní cúisgin a bhí chiad chuid on the head ein isteach yn y ffost o i'ch e safod in estre on the Lavin Daniela Solera. Just looking at those changes, Haley, I mean, it's clearly Pedro's in a comfortable enough state now to be able to put on Jamie Lee Napier for only her second cap, to put on Amy Muir as well, who you'll know quite well.
Yeah, definitely. And like we said before, it's prime opportunity just now to get these players on and get some game time. I think, obviously I know Amy Muir and Jenna Clark very well from playing with them at club. They're in there playing alongside Emma McCandy. I think her partnership with Sophie Howard in this camp has been absolutely excellent. So yeah, playing next to somebody like Emma McCandy that will talk them through the game and demand, yeah, I think it's a fantastic opportunity for both of them.
Soddish Tripper on the hill. Agus sin playing with difficult in technique ach ag Hamden. Ach den as eight go Kerstin estre agus the horstanach in Collis uncle at the horse boy the game ha Rodriguez the ball got in estre agus nestra Chinchilla as a voxe Chinchilla gar go dash skach agus he shachat to the first agus sablo go hang Lee Gibson I héad go teiche de eiche de Janef ní de fat na heiche na nem McCandy who the so meedig Kepikova shipped it on a notion ha ka vian to Costa Rica. And something that we haven't seen from Caroline at all tonight is her giving away the ball, and it's a great tackle from McCandy to make sure that Chinchilla can't get an effort on target. Yeah, that's a collector's item for me. Caroline slacking possession there, but the recovery from Emma McCandy is unreal. Pre is very fast. And as she's taken that touch, Emma's done fantastically well to recover and hit it out for a corner. Here's Key Shuvanesh Jaravik, Gavil Erling Avaris, Etienne. I guess Gloriana Villalobos, Etienne Fartnepadke. That's a blip van Lushenko via Costa Rica and Esche. Bal, Etienne Toon, Stjako, Emilovoksevic, can you let full of Haast, Rodriguez. Hij lachte van de kassen echt goed dat Martha Thomas de volle vanaf het vanaf van de boxen ze komen ze hier en zie is een sport en mag dus weet dat hier een woe die is Chinchilla bal de wie gieke cheers in jemel Jessica Herrera die dag in de lien zag het de first en zie dat gaan Da Vinet had daar gewoon magadiede with via Costa Rica. Because I played for an Oshin Kaviaka Udele, Savnul Lee Gibson. And just in the space of a couple of minutes, Costa Rica have come to life. And again, Priscilla just creates the opportunity, but that's a great save from Lee. Yeah, it's a fantastic save, and I think that's something that Lee's got in her game. You know, you can hear her constantly organising, but she's tuned in for the full 90 minutes, and she's not been involved at all, but she's, yeah, keeping her clean sheet so far. De van de nationale de Costa Rica na ha dus het begin Jack Doon Rodriguez en hen Martha Thomas oordelen van de zijn goed maar gekach kan in de vaart get wel op en se wil ik nog Stefan Haas geta dus McCandy ja perslike le pro dus kan je vanaf de eerste al op voor 1 piece shot got under the pressure, but again Martha Thomas has been really impressive in the box. So good. I don't mind this part of the game. I think we're showing grit. It's something that we showed as well against Australia. We're defending our box well, so yeah, it's all good. Was Pedro Adolphus again minutes na maar zo'n hebben krietjes in de wel van het naadje komers te gaan show. Herrera Faschke. Jeszcze nie na tym Kuskawa Costa Rica. Bal got him on the box Del Campo on the hint. Jenna Clark again, you thought I've got Caroline Weir. Un pivo Lexi Rodriguez. Nesha Watson. Gyda'r dash agus gen yma. Cwtiach agus Caroline Weir gyda. Agus i the hirst sias gola i'r tual na pathge. Agus hiw cehing. Mae'n niwsi. Wel gwyen i'r tual na pathge. Agus sydd ydw fi ag alapa y ddiysg. Agus y ganyan gyda'r siach dy fal Caroline Weir. Agus i dash y llwys. Colosan, sy'n poenyn gyfel Fiona Brown y dol i hyn eid. Bydd o adfa, sy'n y byg yn farach gyda 10 munud yn hyd agor. Sy'n ffagol gyda iechyd cach y Costa bydd o adfa. Ta'n bal ti'n dwy'n ysdiach yn y bocs. Chyda i ysdi, i glei i ffein giliorydd. Sy'n chia. Weir ys o rad o'r gyda. Weir. Dol o hwgal bal ysdiach. A Thomas ys yn acsa. Chyda i ysdiad ffalafi fi a lwbos. Jamie Lee Napier yn ysdi. Agad. Jamie Napier. Darna out in the championship passing. For the London City Lionesses. Jacka Thomas in the middle of Oxford. Eisiau gyfieig yn asha Brogan Hay yn hyn. Brogan Hay tiwn ag falafach. Ni eist fa. Gys na trwy ti Michael Vora. Mal nesio Costa Rica. Jenna Clark is rotted. Again, Cafate Falavi Vares. Vares Shears got him on the path, got Rodriguez. Cavier Gastach got the Candy. Hafe. Care could broke train next. Pick an Avarak of the Timical Costa Rica. It's a minute to me. Yedu. A Cormac a lot of Trishuk was the path in Esche. Brogan Hill. She's with the ball. And we see Likali Watson. Wel Suas a chanel sa cwmni asyn efo ei Giori. Agus i Glochton. Wel hylig o'r siol stiach. Stiach o Brogan Hay ach tilach wedi sŵa giliorydd gos greu mwch ymwneud. Ganyan trend gyda Costa Rica ydw hwa gymach. Watson. Eerst. Misschien kan je hem kunnen ook eens een bal eruit. Vares. Rodriguez. Eerst gehad die Richard McLaughlin. Zie fijn Lorak heeft Caroline Weir in aan de paadje. Nul de eerste goal. Amy Muir. Fijn tijd voor Jamie Lee Napier. Castle skippelde. Goedjag. Ik ken hem aan. De hoogste naast Muir. Muir, siach yn y bocsach a fi hlobos gwyd y brog tre sŵs. Fiach yn ni Rodriguez Lorak, hat o'r sias fy yw'n fo Amy Muir y diysg o bydd fa. Fo gwyd yr ogwas by City. Clark, yn geisio iawn o loen i gyr yn y galop yn esio. To Clark. It's Costa, Jenna Clark with the ball. Then got Brogan Hay. Pat, the foul, Lexi Rodriguez. There's a lot of the issue. Shachko, Caroline Weir, and Horny on the room, Gallor. Only Sue again, the ball because of Hummer. It's very huge to out the part, get 3 Arican. Hier heeft Costa Rica agus ha sydd dit go fi sio e galapa agus stop daar sio Corum de Costa Rica na harken i ynef agus Colosan gyfel Alexandra Pinel Carolina Ngulo agus Catalina Estrada dol i hynnydd agus Nes yn fel ffisig i sofficer na chael y bort bwloch gwbyd. Nes Hiet arfe a tien gyda San Valapa agus si Emma Watson a tien agus apadusse gegrin i chi yn leik a sio i fein model gylior fan yn am harstan agus y gwtchnic Emma Watson agus ma a iadi i'r cwtiach agus teula ha ma agus ma ffeim achyd Mollig agus Adiad Mollig, Fiona Brown, Tien Ederson yn iechyd y cech bechge. Nes nawr yn y Tien, Herrera Tien fast na pathge. Agus mae'r hiw Alvarado, agus Chinchilla, Tien fast na pathge. Cwydioch at ha, chwrlyting y hawn y fiach yn ni. Grey Mainydd, Love, Emma Watson. I think these pictures tell us all we need to know about what the Scotland team think of Emma Watson now.
Yeah, they're all absolutely delighted for her. She's had a fantastic game yet again. Her second cap, 2 goals. She's created numerous opportunities. She's demanded the ball. She's worked hard off the ball as well. Yeah, she's had a terrific game.
And we see Priscilla Chinchilla coming off as well. I mean, what will she be like just now? She's put in a mega shift. What will she be like after a defeat like this? Yeah,
she'll be dejected. She's a winner. She would have wanted to have come here tonight and shown the best of her and her national team, but yeah, she's came up against a very good Scotland team tonight.
You can't have the pathge. Agus I nes chillig yn asg yn y chlybeiche agus reich yn y teitl yn y nestab I pela hwn. Cannach hwg agus y ffas gysyn tyn chi agus gysyn tyn chi. Mani sec Healy. Thomas, tyn yn y half. Jack go Fiona Brown. Agus taking got Casson. Yeah, Gigli. Healy, I suppose this is probably the easiest question of the night to you. Who would your player of the match be? Who's had the biggest impact in the game?
Yeah, it is quite easy tonight. I think Emma Watson for me. I know we keep saying it, 17, age is only a number, but when you come in and you show that kind of maturity and how she's affected this game tonight, she's put her stamp on it. I think she's played in there with Caroline Weir. We've seen some classy touches from her tonight as well, which we've become accustomed to seeing. But yeah, I think she's had a terrific game and very deserving of it.
I suppose on any other night it would have been Caroline, but...
yeah, and you know you've played well when it's not Caroline.
Emma Watson ha, sa'r chwychyd y game. Healy Lauder, agus Mahayadi, the blue Ashen Kutjak. Ta a bit. Diolch yn ddysgu game a sio gwynwch. Cyntol ni gael siachad. Nolta to the pathge. Thomas kommer going Gian Costa Rica for oorlog. Agus Cormac al op het Stjach. Weer. Dus het woord van Remy Muir. Keer, geen bal, gaal het had. In de hand in Costa Rica voor Arsene. Dus Jenna Clark gaat op de laat. Bal, Stjach het er al eentje in. Lexi Rodriguez. Toch een kring met de shot. Die is een Oxford. Het al door in de Stjach en de vaste goal. Dus McCandy ahead of Kelmainike. And then full of Haskata, and here's McCandy and Erika Casson. And then she can go Astor Limon Oxegasa, Etienne for the Vatje Tarshing. Machda Happy there, but the hand for Christian Granados. Because Tielach Liat the Vatje Tarshing. It full of Caillou in a hurl lane to Costa Rica, the line he shot Pathge Hampden. That's a superb effort from distance from Christian Granados there. Yeah,
it's a fantastic strike. Just clips the top of the crossbar. But yet again, I'm going to highlight Emma McCandy for me. She's in there, she's a leader. She's dominated that box tonight, and albeit there's a few minutes left of the game, but 2 clean sheets. And that partnership between her and Sophie Howard is certainly one to watch, I think.
Jenna Clark, national to McCandy. Half beat them on the line again. Hayley, just a word of Fiona Brown, 50 caps, that is some achievement.
Yeah, it's incredible. To play for your country once is amazing, not many people get to do it, but for Fiona to do it 50 times, especially with her injuries, yeah, I'm really proud of her, and I'm sure she's very proud of herself as well.
So Fiona Brown has to follow in a click at again. Weir Shachat got Thomas hat yak a rockig le count Shachat to the first. Agus the eerst gaan we kry eige Martha Thomas en hound. Ach hy is weer gaan. Agus die eerst Caroline Weir a crew in the garment. Just doesn't seem to be falling for Martha Thomas tonight, but another brilliant delivery from Caroline.
No, I was willing that to go in the net there, but yeah, the quality on the ball from Caroline, just pure finesse, and it's a great run from Martha, but yeah, just the final execution.
Okay, Hennis Rodriguez en die hele goaling, de goaling. Napier, die eerst goeie. Goed, wel, koop brood. Is nu teken is shieldgas zo eich gemaan mi gader in estje. En ik vaat genaasje te ga wie schenke tje voor te skippen een halve. En dan de zoom die kerst gemaakt wie je gaat die het kiren zegaas. Hier tel het hasje voor Costa Rica. Hier kushino de Australia al daar. Van hier te worden in Sharna schende beton zie je hoe besproken Pedro Martinez los. Fiona Brown. The McCandy. Jenna Clark. Clark. Eerst. Het ochtend naar de eerste die jaren gemaakt Luxie Rodriguez. En zat er een sjaag weer. De Costa Rica. Haley, just looking at Jenna Clark, she's come in and she seems really comfortable on the ball. Seems really comfortable in the centre defence as well, and you know, that you'll know her capabilities.
Yeah, she's a fantastic young player. She's a leader within our team as well. And yeah, the one thing that I love about Jenna is she wants to get better, she wants to be better, she wants to help others around her. And yeah, she's certainly not out of place in this national team.
You see that a good ball. Jamie Lee Napier is Jack in the box on the hand. Agus a sin kar me hart alle bits nog een voor mile tuilwijn. Is daar ben net waar op de goede game. Caroline Weir wedele de karm. Die is Jack het munje hikli. Ha fijn je tornetje. Agus gaan jullie ploeg het vallen vast. En is je teken geprogen he. Ha boy kan jaar aan de Jack. Is er raad. Caroline Weir. Doin is Jack in de box. Martha Thomas on the hand. Is die eerst gaan jullie twichtje michtje. Aan de dooi heb ik frukrakje. He. Ach, hier gaan jullie groene getal. Terugprogen he. Vlak misrijtje dat al zoals naar huid. En ze gaat hem keiltje. Again, I know we've mentioned it time and time again, but Caroline's deliveries are really causing problems, and with the consistency as well, I suppose, is the main thing.
Yeah, and for me that's why she's one of the best players in the world. We've seen her impact that she's had at Real Madrid this season. But yeah, she's really showcasing that here tonight.
Je geeft aan op terug, gewoon zeggen te lappen. Dat is een minuut te daar. En dan ga je goed als je game. Dat is één via de Costa Rica. Caroline is een tikken met je. Die is Caroline weer de bal de gut voor Koop Broken Christian Granados. En dus hij fijn gewoon gereid in de kutje. Dit is Costa Schentik. Dan gaat is die levaatje in het P11. Jenna Clark en eerst de hoek. Kijk eens gehoord de Caroline weer. Ja, toch al Paul. Zoals Jamie Lee Napier. Hij gaat nuringen. She's got Kerst, Fiona Brown en Estje. Ach, die is heel goed voor Koop Broek. Dus Costa Rica fijn aslish. Dus zijn akatei, ik heb het genaasjente. Zo'n hier toerist die alappe Costa Rica vlotje. Dus zo'n hier toerist die alappe de goes gaan in Costa Rica. Hier tuilken Johnny Ronak de heetje Emma Watson. Ik schacht van de dierkeruus. Daar huilt zonnetje van de dierke de ook. Tal zonnetje kutjak van Caroline Weir. Dus groeigi immerddag karamelle. Varakke de tuil hoe het Claire Emsley. Dus speciale vaak al Pedro Martinez losa kamarueretje limmerachai kuusing en skip Exen. Dus je krijgt Claire Emsley hoe de daarne tuilgen en eichele. Zo'n zonnetje van count. Dus zijn de naram harstenakke kamarueretje. Priscilla Chinchilla die dat fijn Garston, Timothy Lora, William Ross, Jonah Brown, the Vernich, Nichid Kepek, Kujak, Ikebor, Yisha, Ikebor, Kunakulitinge, Smith in year, Hakor, Kate, Brill of the day, the home Falcushin Halapet. It was Garston Sklior, Ganyanavit Parke, Hampton, Ikun Halapet, Paul Hook, and Secretary Nike, Alape, Kate, Costa Rica, and Yoni. Soon pursued Hakush at all. He is in the target. And it was he who shot the kill hook. The Pedro Martinez lost up. Hey, the rear hook got to Hayley Lauded has called them. Hayley, it's been a really good night for Scotland. Very, very clinical as we look back at some of the goals.
Yeah, it has. It's been very enjoyable. I've enjoyed watching it. Yeah, that got us off to a great start. A great ball in by Caroline, and Emily does well to win the second ball, put it in the back of the net for her first Scotland goal.
I mean, she's been really impressive, but also, as we picked up on Caroline's delivery, and this is a great glancing header from Claire Emsley just to direct it on target.
Yeah, it's a good ball in by Caroline, but Claire has to work very hard there. She's way beyond the front post, and she does well to direct it back into the goal.
I suppose it was only right then, you know, given how well Caroline had played, that she got in the act as well, and it's a great passing play from Scotland. Yeah,
and I think that clip there shows, you know, Caroline is quite underrated off the ball, I think. She's very good in the counter press, and she drives the team forward there. That little touch here just to take away from the defender, pull the goalkeeper out, and she slips it into the back of the net.
Absolutely a stunning finish, and I suppose as well, looking at these Scotland players, you can tell, you know, it's only a friendly, but it means so much to put on a performance in front of these fans.
Yeah, it's only a friendly, but you know, you're representing your national team. It is an honour to do so. It's a privilege, and yeah, there's no better feeling than winning. And I think over the course of these two games, we've seen improvement. We've seen two very good results and two good performances to go with it.
I suppose that's probably the most pleasing thing from Pedro's perspective, is that he made a whole host of changes throughout the game, and not one person let the side down either. They all kind of contributed in their own way.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, you make substitutions and the tempo of the game can go, but everyone that was on the pitch tonight made an impact, and I think he'll definitely be delighted with that.
I suppose, you know, the argument could be made that Costa Rica weren't fantastic on the night, but you can only beat what's in front of you, and Scotland, as they have shown in games over the years, you know, it's not always a given that they will beat teams that are below them in the rankings.
No, and like I said before, nations are improving all the time. So yeah, it wasn't a given that they would come here tonight and beat Costa Rica, but they did so very comfortably. I was a little disappointed with Costa Rica, but ultimately they're a World Cup team, and we've put on a great performance tonight and beat them.
Well, Kate, that sorry to Matt Emma Watson, Haitian Daras, the Colony Mika.
Emma, very well done tonight. How much did you enjoy that?
Oh, I loved every single minute of it. You know, my first time playing at Hampden, just amazing experience, and I enjoyed every single minute.
I'm sure you'll never forget your first goal for your country, but that second goal was something special. Just talk us through it.
Yeah, no, it's just straight off the training ground, you know, a touch, turn and a hit. You know, I practiced that over and over, so I'm really glad it came off tonight, and I'm very happy.
How just proud are you of just what you've achieved this week? Your first call-up, your first cap, and then your first game at Hampden here, and then your first goal. Just sum it all up for us.
No, I'm extremely proud, and my family's very proud as well, and you know, it feels surreal at the moment, but yeah, very proud.
Very well done, Emma. Thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you, no problem.
Emma Watson, Mahat, I suppose it kind of gets lost as we see Emma's second goal. That it is her first game at Hampden. You know, she must have been under a world of pressure, and she does really well here.
Yeah, she maybe was under pressure, but she certainly didn't look like she was. She played with freedom tonight. It was really refreshing for somebody so young to come into the team, and yeah, just that touch there that takes the defender away and the strike, it's absolutely fantastic.
Wel, va coach que Camolo gestei the game miedig sulke heke dira noch Pedro Martinez Rosa Colimica.
Pedro, a win and 4 goals tonight. Are you pleased with that?
Yeah, I think the performance was outstanding. I think this team has been doing a lot of things well for a long time, but I'm very pleased for the players, the level of effort, the performance they have put on the pitch, scoring goals and connecting with the fans, which is what we play for.
2 wins in a row as well, just how pleasing is that?
very pleasant, and especially see how the players are performing, independent of who's coming on the pitch, the environment that we have to perform, and the ambition to get better, which is what we want. We want to repeat this kind of performance. That's the next challenge.
Some new players as well you're bringing in too. I need to mention Emma Watson. We just spoke to her there. How impressed have you been with her?
Well, very impressive. Obviously, in training, she's been fantastic. We need to keep her with the feet a little on the floor, but we also want to encourage her to take the opportunities and all the gas. So I hope everybody can feel that when there is an opportunity, there's a player there, we provide the opportunity.
What's your biggest takeaway then, Pedro, from these two games? How do you build on this?
Well, I think that we have to build in the next camp. Obviously, we are looking forward to the Nations League, and especially to be the team that we want to be. And I think we are a team who can do a lot of things well. We press high very good. Our recovery runs on the ball, we are growing, and also to penalize our opportunities. That's something sometimes has been our issue in some games. So pleased for the players that they are having this opportunity to perform well, to feel well with the fans, and we want to repeat it more.
Well, congratulations, Pedro. Thank you for speaking to us.
Pedro Martinez, Losa, the Henrik Smellenach, Edison, agus Kutjak is skip Ekison and Noch, Haley Lodger calling them to hast. Haley, I suppose, what does it say about this side? Pedro called it a blip against the Republic of Ireland in that game that meant that Scotland weren't going to the World Cup. I suppose this goes a long way to proving that that is the case. It was just a blip and that they can hold their own against sides that are going to be at the World Cup. Yeah,
the disappointing thing is that it was a blip at a crucial moment, and now we're not going to the World Cup, but we're now building for the Nations League in the next tournament. So yeah, it's definitely a step in the right direction. It's been positive, both performances have been good. But it's about building momentum for me and continuing that going forward.
And as we've seen in the men's side as well, how big is it that the happiness in the squad and the togetherness of the squad as a whole is ahead of these crucial games in the Nations League, whoever it is against?
Yeah, it's massive. I think with any team you want to create a culture where everyone's comfortable, everyone is valued, and everyone knows their worth. But ultimately it's a national team, and it's a performance environment, and you have to get results, and these two results go a long way into proving that this group of players certainly can go out and compete with the best.
Haley, thank you very much as always for joining us here on BBC Alpha. Mi an tang to Haley Lodger Shen. When you come at Trang here in the show at BBC Alpha Super Series, this is rugby as Jay Gatosh who can say game at Tarang Helacking even show at BBC Alpha. They're Watsonians, I skip it to Nathan, I Shen ek near the Shak. The Unis here at BBC Alpha Kujak, and then yesterday Pela Hoon, I says Kujak as if the League, Hips and I heart to Shenk Makutramach, and Shenek Shia with and Tisarnia, I guess Norshan, Cat the Earth, the League man, I guess. The game of Kutmak of Yakin is a race on a detail. Particles look at Fatih is Rangers. Shenek Mialva, the game of Ila the Hien. The Sanamich Fiskert in Sapit, and Shenek Mialva. Agus Shenevonia, show a part Camden at Eichik, Mafluk, Roppach of Eichel.
Well, look, Anya Nabdi to Joe Eichik, Gajera Avon, or Son Alapa. Asan is born who Keith Gignonu. That place is on to be calling Agus Eicheva.